What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? You know what it is. It's TBISE, the best in sports entertainment. We're here live in Power Rooms. You will say TNS Media Group, the team and the family. I want to talk about this Knicks and the Spurs final series that's been going on. Game 1 last night. The Knicks ended up winning the game. Game 1, they ended up coming away with the victory. 105-95. Let's start over. I want to welcome everybody to TBISE, the best in sports entertainment. We're here live in Power Rooms. You will say TNS Media Group is the team and the family. Shout out to everybody watching, listening to TBISE, the best in sports entertainment. So let's get to this NBA Finals matchup. The Spurs play host to the New York Knicks. I said it before. I said that the Spurs are going to win this series. 4 games. I said 4-1. It's looking like more like 4-2. But I think the Spurs are going to bounce back and win. But the Knicks come into San Antonio last night and won 105-95. Jalen Brunson had a hell of a game, 30 points. He was unstoppable in the third quarter. I believe he showed up in the third quarter, even some in the fourth quarter, hit some big shots, a big 3 from the side of the, right in front of the Spurs bench. It was a big shot. But the Spurs, I think they'll bounce back. But let's get to the Knicks. The Knicks, we had Anunoby, who had 17, Cat had 18, Brunson 30, and Josh Hart chipped in with 15 rebounds. So the Knicks came to play. You know, they match up well with the Spurs. They did. The Spurs had a 14-point lead in the third quarter. That lead ended up going away, and as you can see, the Knicks came away with the victory. Now, let's get to the Spurs. The Spurs were, Wemby 26-12. I think he had 3 blocks or so. Castle 17, Champagne 16, and Harper off the bench with 16 points or so. Harper will be a starter very soon, but I'll talk about that later. But if you look at this NBA Finals, this series, you have a young team. The Knicks are more, I'll say they have more veterans. They have older players on their team. The Spurs have a young group, very young. A lot of these guys haven't been in the league maybe 2-3 years or so. They have a very young group, but they will get it done. I believe they will get it done. They did lose game 1. No need to worry. It's still a long series. But I think that they will be victorious in the end. The Spurs, I think that Wemby, as you can see, Wemby is very poised. He had 26, but I think he could have played a lot better. Those 6 turnovers, they kind of hurt the Spurs that Wemby had. I think Wemby was trying to do a little bit too much, I believe, in the fourth quarter. I think he didn't let the game come to him. De'Aaron Fox, I mean, let's talk about De'Aaron Fox. You gotta give us more. You gotta get the Spurs more. You gotta play a little better in order for the Spurs to get this victory. I think the bright spot was that they showed that they can get a big lead on the Knicks. They had a good defensive strategy on Jalen Brunson, but somehow he ended up breaking free and scoring 30. And I believe that the Spurs did a hell of a job on SGA. So they'll kind of figure it out with Brunson. Brunson's a little smaller, a guard, but I believe that they can kind of contain him. Going forward. But a lot of people were saying that the Knicks needed to win this game. I was one of the people that thought that they needed to win this game as well. They needed to win at least one of these games in San Antonio. But they will lose the next 3. They will lose tomorrow night. They're going to lose, and they'll lose the next 2. I'm sorry, the Spurs is going to lose. I'm sorry, the Spurs are going to win the 2 games in New York in front of that crowd. Trust me and believe me, it's going to happen. So that's all I have for this NBA Finals Game 1. It's TBISE, the best in sports entertainment.